Welcome to this short morning yoga flow. This is a full body sequence suitable for all levels, designed to give you a little bit of everything for your wake up time or in between long periods of sitting in front of your computer. We will be working against stiffness on the shoulders and spine mobility, chest opening, abs strengthening, glutes and legs stretching. Remember to move with awareness and listen to your body. Modify the poses as needed and always honor your limitations. Enjoy the flow and the benefit it brings to your mind, body and spirit. So, as we only have 15 minutes, let's get straight to the flow.
We'll start with mountain pose or Tadasana. Engage leg muscles and ground through your feet. Inhale deeply, open up your chest and raise arms overhead, palms facing each other, bring them together. Lengthen your spine and relax your shoulders. Exhale and lower arms with palms united in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra. From here, gently lower yourself down into Sukhasana, also known as the easy pose or the cross-legged sitting pose. Find a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. Make sure your spine is straight and your shoulders are relaxed. Once you are ready, you can start with small head rotations to release any tension in your neck. Slowly and gently rotate your head in a circular motion, progressively amplifying the rotations. Take your time and be mindful of any tightness or discomfort. Try to inhale when your face is upwards and exhale when it is downward. Switch to the opposite direction, respecting the same principles. Slowly and gently rotate your head in a circular motion, progressively amplifying the rotations. Inhale when your face is upwards and exhale when it is downwards. Now, let's move on to the shoulder rotations. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears, then roll them back down, creating a circular motion. Try to inhale when your shoulders are up and exhale when they are down. Switch directions, bringing your shoulder blades towards each other in the back. Lift them up and bring them in the front, slowly lowering them. Breathe in when up, breathe out when they are down. Let's continue the flow, incorporating lateral bends. Inhale and put your hands up together, and as you exhale, gently lean to the left side, bringing your ears towards your shoulder and the left hand on the floor, while the right one is up over your head. Keep your chest open, both buttocks grounded on the floor, and avoid any strain. Inhale deeply and bring your arms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, gently lean to the right side, bringing your right hand on the floor while the left one is up over your head. Keep your chest open, both buttocks grounded on the floor, and avoid any strain. Inhale deeply and bring your arms to the center towards the ceiling and repeat on the other side. As you exhale, gently lean to the left side, bringing your ears towards your shoulder and the left hand on the floor while the right one is up over your head. Inhale back to the center and repeat on the other side. Exhale and lean to the right with your chest always open, avoiding any strain. Inhale and go back to the center with your arms reaching up, opening your chest and filling in your lungs. Now exhale, bringing your palms to the chest in Anjali Mudra. Now let's change position and get into the tabletop pose. Get on all fours with your hands directly under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Transition to cat-cow. Inhale deeply as you drop your belly towards the mat, arching your back and lifting your tailbone. Exhale as you round your spine towards the ceiling, tucking your chin to your chest for cat pose. Repeat this flow, synchronizing your breath with the movement. Inhale for cow, lift your gaze and let your shoulder blades away from your ears. Exhale for cat. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Long inhale. Long exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Now moving into child pose. On the exhale, sit back on your heels, open your knees apart if needed to get more space, and slowly lower your forehead to the mat. Extend your arms forward or rest them alongside your body. Relax your shoulders and allow your whole body to melt into the mat. Take a few deep breaths in this restorative pose. On the next inhale, we'll get into the Cobra pose. Slowly slide your hands forward, bring your pelvis forward, and exhale as you lower your pelvis on the mat. Press your palms into the mat, engage your glutes. Inhale as you lower your shoulders. On a long exhale, return to table pose and sit back on your heels and transition to child pose. Open your chest, keeping your hips and legs grounded. Lengthen your neck and gaze forward, avoiding any strain in the lower back. Feel the stretch in your chest and abdomen. Repeat the flow. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to child pose. Continue alternating between child pose and Cobra pose for several rounds, synchronizing your breath with the movement. Remember to listen to your body and modify the poses as needed. It's important to maintain proper alignment and not to push yourself beyond your limits. From here, tuck your toes under and lift your hips upward. Press your palms into the mat, keeping your hands shoulder width apart. To find stability and comfort in downward dog pose, you can take a few breaths and gently alternate bending your knees as if you were walking in place. This movement can help you explore the pose, find your balance, and make any necessary adjustments for comfort. Now, on an inhale, lift your right leg up and extend it behind you. Then bend it and bring your knee towards your right wrist, placing it on the mat as you exhale. Slide your left leg back until it is extended straight behind you. Inhaling, bring your arms straight together behind and interlace your fingers, bringing your palms together. On the exhale, open your chest and lower your shoulders, aiming to bring your shoulder blades behind together. The next inhale, bring your arms up, elongating your spine, and then on the exhale, slowly lower your upper body down, resting your forearms on the mat and bringing your forehead to the arms or ground. Allow your body to relax and sink into the stretch, feeling the opening in your right hip and glutes. Breathe deeply and hold the pose for a few breaths, focusing on releasing tension. On the next inhale, tuck the toes of your leg behind and push your hips up while straightening your bended leg and pulling it back in parallel with the other one in downward dog. Exhale, pushing your chest through your straight arms towards your knees and pulling your belly button towards your spine. Engage your core and lengthen your spine, allowing your heels to sink towards the ground. On an inhale, lift your leg up and extend it behind you. Then bend it and bring your left knee towards your left wrist, placing it on the mat as you exhale. Slide your right leg back until it is extended straight behind you. Adjust your hips, ensuring they are square and facing forward. Now, inhaling, bring your arms straight together behind, uniting your hands and interlacing your fingers if you can. Open your chest and lower your shoulders, aiming to bring together your shoulder blades behind. On the exhale, slowly lower your upper body down. Allow your body to relax and sink into the stretch, feeling the opening in your left hip and glutes. Inhale deeply and hold the pose for a few breaths, focusing on releasing tension. On the next inhale, tuck the toes of your leg behind and push your hips up while straightening your bended leg and pulling it back in parallel with the other one in downward dog. Stay a few breaths here and alternate bending your knees to get more comfortable in this pose. To better understand the purpose of correct alignment of this posture, slightly bend your knees, pushing your chest towards them while your hips push towards the sky. On the next exhale, bring your shoulders over your wrists and straighten your body in a plank position. Inhale, don't forget to engage your core as well as the rest of your body. Your body should be rock solid here. On the exhale, Chaturanga. If you're a beginner, bend your knees, slowly bend your elbows, keeping them next to your rib cage, and lower your entire body towards the ground. Once you reach the mat, release your toes, inhale and straighten your arms while keeping your hips and legs on the ground. Lift your chest and gaze forward, lengthening your spine while activating your glutes to protect your lower back. On the next exhale, tuck your toes and push again your hips up in the downward dog pose. Breathe in, spreading your fingers wide to distribute the weight evenly between your hands and feet. Relax your head and neck, allowing them to hang freely. On the exhale, bring again your chest and shoulders in front over your wrists and form a straight line. Inhale and check that your core is engaged and your palms are flat on the floor, directly under your shoulders. On the next exhale, slowly lower your body down towards the floor. Keep your elbows close to your sides and continue to engage your core. As you might have noticed in this second Chaturanga, I didn't bend my knees. If you find this difficult, you can always make it more easier bending your knees. As you touch the ground, extend your arms and arch your spine while opening your chest and lowering your shoulders. On the next exhale, tuck your toes and push again your hips up in the downward dog pose. While inhaling, press your heels towards the ground, but it's okay if they don't touch. Focus on stretching through your back and lengthening your spine. Straighten your arms and legs, forming an inverted V shape. On the next exhale, advance your chest in plank and with your entire body engaged, lower yourself into Chaturanga, trying to keep your body in a straight line until you get very close to the mat, but without touching it this time. If you find this difficult, you can always do the easier options we did before. On the next exhale, tuck your toes and push your hips back into the downward dog pose while pushing your chest towards your knees. Continue breathing and advance your legs with small steps towards your hands to get into a forward fold or Uttanasana. Bend your knees if needed and place hands on the floor or use blocks to support. Relax neck and shoulders and facial muscles. Keep knees soft and gradually straighten your legs if comfortable. Stay in this pose for a few breaths. Then, on the next inhale, engage core muscles and slowly roll up to standing position. Exhale here. Now, on the next inhale, raise your arms out to the sides and then up towards the ceiling and bring them together while filling your lungs and opening your chest. Activate your legs and ground yourself as intense as possible. Exhale and fold forward from the hips in Uttanasana. Allow the weight of your head and upper body to gently pull you forward, letting go of any tension in your neck and shoulders. Next, place your hands on your shins, just below your knees or on the floor in front of you. Inhale and lift your torso halfway up, extending your spine forward. Keep your back flat and engage your core muscles to support your posture. On the exhale, lower again your back, allowing your spine to lengthen with each breath, imagining your torso melting towards your thighs. On the next inhale, slowly roll up vertebra after vertebra to standing position. Engage your core muscles as well as your legs and glutes. Exhale here. Inhaling, lift your arms up and bring them together while opening your chest and ground yourself as intense as possible in the mountain pose. Press firmly with your heels in the ground. As you exhale, engage your core muscles and fold forward from your hips. Allow the weight of your head and upper body to gently pull you forward without losing balance. If you're comfortable, you can deepen your stretch by strengthening your legs gradually. However, be mindful not to strain or force the stretch. On the inhale, come back to the half forward bend or Ardha Uttanasana with your hands on the tibia under your knees, pushing your hips behind and bringing your weight on the heels while lifting your gaze and chest forward with your spine straight, of course. Now, lift up your arms behind your back, keeping your posture, and try interlacing your fingers with your arms straight. Pull back your shoulders and bring your shoulder blades together. Keep breathing in this pose and feel the complete stretch in your hamstrings and the lengthening in your chest and shoulders. Exhale and go back to the forward bending, lowering your torso as close to the knees as possible and aiming to touch your thighs with your belly. To come out of the pose, on the next inhale, engage your core muscles and slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, stacking your spine until you return in a standing position. Exhale here and prepare for your final position, the mountain pose. On an inhale, raise your arms up overhead, reaching towards the ceiling. Keep your palms facing each other or bring them together. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. Allow your shoulder blades to slide down your back. Soften your facial muscles and find a steady gaze. From here, on a big exhale, bring your palms united in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra and thank yourself for the effort you have done, for taking the time and space to nurture your well-being and to investing in your own growth and healing. Namaste.
Don't forget to like and save this video if you want to continue practicing this routine in the mornings or anytime you have 15 minutes for yourself. Subscribe to this channel and practice healthy habits on a daily basis to attain better physical and mental health. Namaste.